Hello and welcome to another episode of PC Building Simulator. Man, I hope you guys are having a great day today. I'm having a great day. I'm sitting in the air conditioning. It is hot outside. It is way too hot outside to be outside. It's what's today? Middle of August. Middle of August. And it's like 102 outside. Fahrenheit. Just for those of you guys that use Celsius, it's 102 Fahrenheit. If it was 102 Celsius, everybody would be dead. Oh me. Oh me. Let's get into our email. Let's see what we have going on. I know we've got like an old one down here from Bland T. It says, can you help with this? I actually need a new computer if that's possible. I'm looking to overclock in the future. Please, can you put in a custom water cooling loop? I need this pretty soon, 3 days at the latest. My brother has EK in his PC. He says they're the best. I like nice and shiny new components. Well, all right, Timothy, you got a budget of $4,500 for a custom water-cooled PC. We can make that happen for you. Let's go ahead and accept that one. And then since we're doing Bland T, this one up here is from Bland L. Wonder if they're related. I have no idea. This email says, I hear you work with computers. I need a new PC. I really want to be able to run Overwatch. Can you do it in 9 days? I know used parts can be cheaper, but I'd like new ones, please. I read that Intel parts are really good. All right, so a budget of $4 grand to play Overwatch at minimum spec. I can promise you for a budget of $4 grand, you're going to be playing Overwatch at maximum settings. We're going to make sure that happens for you. Let's go ahead and accept that one. And then I know there was a repair that's due tomorrow. But this one says, hey, my PC broke itself. I seriously doubt that. Things generally don't break themselves, but if you say so, we'll take a look. He says, whenever I try to turn my PC on, it trips the circuit breaker in my house. I think the PSU is broken. Do you think you could get that done by tomorrow? Heard you guys put used parts in PCs. Please don't do that. Have you heard of Corsair? They're meant to be pretty good. All right, so replace the PSU and the hard drive. Sounds like he's having some serious issues. Let's go ahead and accept that one. Let's go back to this first one, though. Let's go back down here. Let's get our shop open. Let's get the custom water cooling shop open. I'm going to step away. I'm going to get some parts for this build, put in the shopping carts, and I will be right back. All right, for this build, we're going to go with an EK CPU block, reservoir, and 360mm radiator, as well as an EK GTX 1080 Ti. As for the rest of the build, we're going to put an MSI MPG X570 Gaming Pro Carbon motherboard, a Ryzen 9 3950X, 4 sticks of G-Skill Trident Z Neo 8GB 3200 MHz, a 1TB M.2 drive, 1000-watt power supply. We're going to put all of that in the Raijintek NYX PRO in red. I don't think I've actually built in this case yet at all. I think I did a repair in it, and I sure as heck haven't done any custom water cooling. So this ought to be very interesting because I know like the graphics card mounts on the opposite side of the case. You'll see what I mean if you haven't seen this case yet. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, let's go up here to this next one for Overwatch at minimum spec. Let's pull up Will It Run. We need to go down to Overwatch. There we go. Minimum spec is an i5 7400 and a 1066 gig. Let's see what recommended spec is. 7700 and a 1070. We're going to blow both of those out of the water. I'm going to step away, get some parts put in the cart for this build, and I will be right back. All right, for the Overwatch build, we're going to go with an Asus Prime X299 Deluxe motherboard, an i9 9900X, a Be Quiet Dark Rock Pro 4 air cooler, 4 sticks of Patriot Viper RGB 8GB 3200 MHz, a Founders Edition RTX 2080 Ti, a 960 gig Corsair MP500 M.2, 3TB Seagate Barracuda, 850-watt Cooler Master power supply. We're going to put all of that in the NZXT H510 Elite in black and white. I also went ahead and added the power supply and storage for this repair. It's right here if you want to see the stats. Here's what they're running Got a Ryzen 9 3900X and no SSD, just running on a 500 gig Mortoni Easy Store hard drive. So that ought to be slow, to say the least. All right, let's go to our custom water cooling shop. Let's get everything for next day delivery. Let's make sure we've got all of this for next day delivery. Buy it all now. Let's go end our day. We can get in our parts, our repair, and we can get to work. All right. Let's collect all of our stuff. Let's grab our repair here. Let's get that thing up on that workbench. Let's get this case on that workbench. That's a cool case. And the NZXT case on that workbench. Look at that thing. That is sweet. It'll be fun to build in. All right. Let's take this case apart. We just need to replace the hard drive. I don't even know why I took that side off. Place this hard drive, and we will replace the power supply. They have purple cables. I didn't see where they wanted their cable color changed. Now, not unplug this. Thank you. All right. Power supplies. Theirs is definitely broken. Let's get the $3 for selling that thing off. And let's get the new one put in here. While we're at it, let's grab their new hard drive. Because that is also definitely broken. It's only worth $1 broken. Get rid of that. Surprised it's even worth $1, to be quite honest with you. Let's see if we've got those purple, I think it was these cables. That looks right. Get everything cabled back up. And then we'll make sure this thing powers on. Let's hop into their BIOS really quick. Let's make sure their XMP's on. Oh, they don't even need it. They got slow RAM. Okay. Okay. But we do need a USB drive. Before we can hit this button here and let the operating system install. Very slowly. Okay, well, while that's slowly installing, let's put the sides back on this case. I think we're going to be good. Man, it's still going. Just slowly going along. There we go. There we go. All right, this thing's done. Let's put this out in the hallway. That was a very simple repair. Very simple. That's fine, because that build over there is probably going to take a while with the custom water cooling and how crazy it's going to have to be run inside that case. Okay. Let's start off with our motherboard. We've got the... What are we putting in this thing? I don't even remember. We're going with the Asus. Asus Prime X299. Let's get that installed. I knew it was one of those two motherboards. I just didn't remember which one. Let's get this thing ready for CPU and RAM. It's getting 4 sticks of RAM. Get all these RAM clips open. Maybe. There we go. There we go. All right, let's grab our CPU. Let's do fits this PC. Got the i9 9900X. Let's get that installed. And then we need to get our 4 sticks of RAM. Got this a Patriot Viper 8 gig, 3200 megahertz. Let's get all of that. Whoa, I've got some used ones too. I'm gonna grab those by accident. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and put thermal paste on this CPU. And then let's figure out there's some sort of cover. Okay. There's a cover for the M.2 drive. Let's grab the M.2 drive and install that. And then we'll go ahead and also install the 3 terabyte Seagate Barracuda. There we go. And while we're on this side of the case, let's go ahead and get our power supply in. Got the Cooler Master V850 Gold. There we go. Let's get our CPU cooler. We've got the Be Quiet Dark Rock Pro 4, which is pretty much going to cover up half of the RAM. This is just a massive cooler. But I hear they do really well. I hear they do really, really well for an air cooler. Alright, let's get our graphics card. We've got the Founders Edition RTX 2080 Ti. We're going to put right here in the front so you can see it. Be so cool if they had the RTX Titan, the gold one. That'd look cool in a build like this as well. They should add that to the game. Let's get this thing cabled up. I think I just want to do some loose, plain white. Yeah, just like that. Get everything cabled. These front fans, hard drive. There we go. All right. Get a USB drive in there, and we are ready to power this thing on. Hop into the BIOS. We will turn on our XMP. Make sure, whoa, 2666, okay. Make sure we're booting from the right drive. There we go. Let this thing install the operating system. Colors aren't too bad. Colors aren't too bad at all. I think I'm just going to leave them alone. I don't mind them. Let's get this case put back together, though. There we go. There we go. She's done. She's done. She looks pretty good. Pretty good. Guess I probably should put the right... Totally forgot about the post-it notes. Totally forgot. Let's get the right post-it note over here so we can put this thing out in the hallway. We've got bland T that goes over here with that one. Okay. So this thing should say it's done now. There we go. There we go. All right, let's get this out in the hall. And we can get working on this case. Let's see. This thing taken apart. Probably need to take this side off as well. Open that. Does this come off? Okay. Alright, this side looks like it's for the graphics cards. I really don't remember. Oh, there is a PSU mount. We'll take that off. Let's grab our motherboard. It's the MSI MPG X570 Gaming Pro Carbon Wi-Fi. And it mounts upside down. There we go. Let's get this thing ready for RAM and CPU. There we go. Let's get our CPU in first. Got the Ryzen 9 3950X. And we've got 4 sticks of Trident Z Neo. 8 gig, 3200 megahertz. Let's get all of those installed. Okay. Thermal paste on the CPU. And then let's figure out where our storage is going to go. Getting a Patriot Viper VP4100 M.2 drive. There we go. Fits right there. Let's get some water cooling parts in here. We've got the 360 millimeter radiator, which I know is going to go up here at the front. And then let's figure out where this reservoir is going to go. Got the EK140 Revo. Okay, goes right here. Well, that was simple enough. Man, running those tubes is going to be a real pain, though. Let's grab our CPU block. We've got the EK CPU block. The one you can see through. That's the cool one. You can see all the coolant. All right, let's get our GPU. We got the 1080 Ti Lexi. Let's get that mounted there. Hopefully that will work. And then we just need to get our power supply in. We've got the Corsair HX1000. Probably a lot more power supply than we actually need, but, you know, if you've got the budget for it, why not? Let's go ahead and put the Psu Shroud on, or else I'll forget to do it. And then we can start cabling this thing up. Let's get some red cables. Let's see what we've got. Plain red, red and black. Let's just do plain red. Get it all cabled. And then we're going to have to see what we need to do about piping this. Is that out? Okay, that's out. So ends over the... Okay. So let's get some tubing. I only have red flexible. Really? Really? I wanted to do red rigid. You know what? Let's just order some pipes. Red rigid. It's only 400 bucks. We'll do same day delivery, so it's 500 bucks. There we go. Now we've got red rigid pipe, because that's what we're going to put in this. Red rigid. We've got some alpha cool fittings. I think those will work. Okay, so this is the out. We're going to go from there to the CPU block. And it's already not happy. It is already not happy. But this case has a bunch of crazy angles, so I think I'm going to try to emulate some of those with the tubing. So let's accept that. How the heck am I going to run this? From there over to here. Not like that. Oh, man. Let's see. Can we go through? Not across the RAM. Let's see. What am I hitting? What am I intersecting? Is it still the RAM? I think it is. Let's see if we go up this way. There we go. I've got all kind of crazy angles though. Let's straighten that out a little bit. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Let's go with that. Then we need to come from here all the way to here. Let's see. We just go up through there. That seems to work. Try to get a little bit of different angle here. There we go. I like that. I like that. Now we just need to get from the radiator back down to this reservoir. And they actually did that pretty good. I mean, it's a little bit of weird angles, but it's alright. Guess. I don't know if I want the fittings. There we go. Guess that's probably about as good as it's going to get. Let's go ahead and accept that. Let's get some coolant running through there. Let's just do some red just to match. Red opaque, sure. Perfect. Perfect. And while that's running through, can I put any of this case back together? Can I close this? And this? And let's see about getting the side panels back on. There we go. Is this the right? Nope, that's not that one. Is it this one? There we go. There's that side. Then we'll get this side done. Perfect. Perfect. Get a USB drive in there, and let's power this thing on. We can hop into the BIOS. Make sure our XMP is turned on. We've only got the one drive, so we're good on that. Do we need to change any colors? I don't think we do. I don't think we do. Let's take a look at this thing, though. That's pretty sweet. That's a pretty cool case. I'd take it. I would take it. Let's put this thing out in the hallway. We can collect some money. Let's get these out of our way. Let's collect this repair first. We'll take those 5 stars. Let's see. What's our next one? Here we go. The Overwatch build. We'll take those 5 stars. This one better be 5 stars. Okay, there we go. Nice. Very nice. We got some more emails. Got some daily deals. Anything good? I'm not seeing anything. But speaking of daily deals, we need to check on our sales. So we're up to 496, 689, and 884. If you didn't see the episode where we built these, I'll put a link up in the upper right-hand corner. You can go check that out. I'm going to end the video here. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you get notified as soon as a video goes live. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe out there. Be sure to wash your hands. And I will see you in the next episode.